All I know is this violates every canon of respectable broadcasting.
How are you?
Hey, who wants to help me get this recorder out of here? I need some muscle over here.
You're listening to Blame Your Brother.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Welcome back to another episode of Blame Your Brother. This is episode 64. Like Paul McCartney said, will you love me when I'm 64? We're 64 years old and you still love us, so Paul was right. And we are going to come at you tonight with a number of topics, number of issues. Can't wait to dive right into it. Before we get started on that, let us introduce ourselves. I am 1/3 of the show. I am David, a.k.a. D. Brew, the voice of the people, the spiritual midget, the dictator, Glenn Jackson, Nick Nickum, Mr. 40%, so many more. And I'm joined by the man to the left, my biological brother. His name is Lee.
What's up? I'm OG HP, keeping it real, keeping it live. Something like that. I don't know. Just Lee.
Right.
Just Lee.
Just Lee. All right. We're also joined by the man to the right of me. It's the one, it's the only, it's John.
Hey, everybody. John here, a.k.a. Tico, a.k.a. Mr. PTI, the madman.
They got John Tortorella, a madman.
They do.
Okay, he's a madman.
All right. So that's the three of us. And we encourage you, if you are free on Thursday nights, come hang out with us as we record the show live on YouTube. You simply go to blameyourbrother.tv. It will take you to the YouTube site. Jump in the chat. Hang out with us. It's a good time. We have a blast chatting with all of our friends. So do it, Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Come join us, hang out with us, and subscribe to that YouTube channel, and you won't miss any live notifications. All right. So we're going to get started in just a bit, but this week, we really have to get out there and apologize for our past actions. We have a legal team. They ask us every week to make sure we have a little bit here where we can apologize or offer retractions for anything we said last week, and we will start with Lee. Is there anything you said last week you wish to apologize for, my friend?
No.
Okay. All right. John, is there anything you said last week that you want to apologize for?
When I was in second grade, I cheated on my math test. When I was in third grade, I pushed my sister down the stairs and I blamed it on the dog. When I was in fourth grade, I made fake puke and I hid on the balcony of the movie theater and I made this noise like, wait, that was Goonies. No, I don't have anything to apologize for.
All right.
Whoa. We just going to let that slide?
Yes, we are.
You have any comments?
I mean, we could go to the Twitter poll.
Before that, I want to read the statement that the legal team wants us to read every week now.
Okay.
And if you have anything to apologize for, you have to put this out. I now understand from these accounts that my behavior was inappropriate and caused others pain. I apologize for my past actions. That is the new template for apologizing on social media. You have to get out there, apologize for your past actions. So from now on going forward, if anybody apologizes, we're going to jump in. I don't have anything that stands out. Michael Anthony did not email me or tweet me and say I did, so I'm good. Michael Anthony keeps me real, man. He keeps it real for me. So, all right. Well, let's get started with Lee. How was your past week?
I'm still on house arrest, so
no baby yet.
No baby.
When's
yet.
the expected date?
November 4th.
November 4th. So we are just about 2 weeks out or 3.
I think the baby currently weighs 7.3 ounces.
No, it's got to weigh more than that.
Why?
If it's that quick.
7 pounds, 3 ounces?
7 pounds.
What did I say?
Oh, you said 7 ounces.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God.
7 pounds, 3 ounces with a recommended.
It's a wee baby.
Estimated weight of 8 pounds, which is kind of a big baby, right?
No, that's good size.
Yeah,
perfect size. Yeah,
perfect size.
Standard size.
Perfect size.
All right, so that's going to be here soon. So you were basically locked under house arrest.
Yeah, we got we had to get like an ultrasound, and like the baby's face was like computer generated or something. It's kind of freaky.
You got the 3D one?
Yeah.
That's
well,
pretty
no.
cool.
We didn't get the 3D one. We got the regular one, but it's still like 3D. I don't know. I guess I could try to pull it up on the screen. But
Was the baby making any significant movements?
Yeah, it was like sucking its hand. Had some big old lips hanging out there. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't make it a big effort. If you want to show us, you can, but
right there.
All right, so there we go. It's like every other ultrasound baby you've ever seen before.
Like the normal ultrasound. It says
I know. I've seen that before. That's the new thing now. They didn't have that when my children were born, so it must be something
back in the 1800s.
Back in the 1800s of consumption.
They had it when Asher was was being
Okay.
worn. So
There you go.
it was pretty. It was really neat.
I'm old school with the kids, man. Y'all into this new technology. You like the new kids. You're tweeting. You're getting woke up there with your children. It's good.
I wish I could get woke.
I
I see that floating around, and I still don't know what it means, but it sounds awesome.
You really don't know what getting woke means?
It sounds awesome.
It means waking up to the societal issues in the world and understanding you've been wrong on all your past
Never
points.
mind. It involves waking up, then I'm out.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Lee will not be getting woke. There we go. Okay. John, what about you? How was your past week?
Not bad, not bad. I went to a little Halloween get-together Saturday. It was
All right.
fun.
And what'd you go as? Go ahead.
We went as a family. Asher was Charlie Brown, and because he just looks like Charlie Brown.
We're gonna have to get into this later.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Anyway, I was Snoopy, and my wife was Woodstock.
There you go.
Yeah, sometimes a grown-ass man should just have limits for himself, you know?
That's what I've been saying.
This is coming from the guy that dressed up like a French maid.
Yeah, when I was a child.
That's even worse.
When I
Wait
was
a minute. Who dresses you up as a French maid when you're a
when
child?
I was in college.
When he was, college. Guys, you know where I stand
Ancient
on this.
history.
You know where I stand on it.
Well, no, we don't.
My point,
Tell us.
it's
No
very
Halloween
clear.
costumes for men, grown men?
You know, if you're a grown man, I don't know that you should be dressing up for Halloween. But hey, to each his
What if
own.
it's like a cool costume?
What is a cool, like the T-Rex one? Sure. That would be about it.
Okay,
I'll give a
that's
pass.
it.
on the-
That's the only one.
yeah, that's it.
What if you went as like the guy from Parks and Recs or something that like loves the bacon or something?
Nick Offerman?
Yeah, Nick Offerman.
Whatever his name is on the show. Swanson or something.
Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Or okay, what name
that'd
a
be a
cool
pretty
costume
dope
like
costume.
Donald Trump or something?
No,
Like
T-Rex
like
is
an
it.
orange Donald Trump.
T-Rex. is
T-Rex.
it.
Why T-Rex? Why does T-Rex?
Because that
get
thing's
the-
cool. I'm talking about the walking
I know
T-Rex.
what you're talking about,
because
but
it's
that's
awesome.
the only thing that gets the pass.
Yeah, for me. I went to I forgot to talk about it, but I went to Joel and Emily. She's having a baby as well in the next couple of weeks, and they had a Halloween slash. It wasn't really a baby shower. I mean, it was
Was
just
it not?
no. I mean, you brought diapers, but it wasn't like we weren't sitting around going, "Yay, open up presents." But Joel was dressed up as guess who? Guess who? Joel, our friend.
I know. I saw the pictures.
Who do you think?
But it's very fitting for Joel.
he's dressed as this before.
Yeah.
The guy from
You too.
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
Bono.
I was thinking, God, why can't I think of his name? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure guy.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu
Oh
Reeves.
no,
No?
he goes as Bono quite a bit. It's just his. If you don't know, it's a friend of ours, and he pretty much worships Bono. So he
Yeah.
went as him, and his wife was Meatloaf.
I think his blood type
Wow.
is U2.
Yeah, his blood type is
Wow.
U2. That's pretty good.
I
Yeah,
would like to have seen the Meatloaf. I think I was invited to that party.
I
was
think
not
there's
feeling well.
pictures. We can find
I'll
them
send
later.
house rest.
And everybody was dressed up except for me. The entire.
No, you were the jackass.
No, I was the cool guy. So
You were the donkey.
that's fine. I'll be the donkey in that
The
situation.
cool guy.
All right, so you went to a Halloween party dressed up as Peanut Crew.
Yeah.
And or any other outfits? Did any families come dressed up, man?
We really were pretty much dead set on the Peanuts crew when we got our costumes, but majority of the people at the party were going as Harry Potter-esque people.
I thought you were.
Why?
I don't know why. I thought you were going to say like Joseph Smith or something like that. I was like, that would be incredible.
That would be really weird.
I went as the golden tablets.
Have you ever seen that?
Someone dressed up as golden tablets?
Sure. Any Mormon themed outfits you've ever seen at any of the parties you went to? No.
No, I
Okay.
haven't. Not yet.
Well,
So-
not yet.
so let me-
Not yet. I mean, I'm not going to...
Don't
I got to
say-
circle
never
back
say
around.
never.
I got to circle back around.
Go.
2 points.
Shoot.
First one, are women grown as women allowed to wear Halloween
Oh
costumes?
yes, 100%.
So what's the distinction there?
Man versus woman. That's
okay,
easy.
fine.
Is
So
that a
the chat-
misogyny alert?
Yeah, I believe so.
All
I don't know. I
right,
feel like
hold
it's
on a
empowering. I
second.
feel like it's more empowering.
Ask me
to
again,
women.
Lee. Ask me again, Lee.
Are women allowed to wear Halloween costumes and men are not?
As long as they're sexy, yes.
Okay, that definitely
Misogyny
makes it
alert.
misogyny alert.
Misogyny alert.
Did you see the ones where they have
Misogyny
small
alert.
children and they call it like naughty leopard or whatever?
Oh God.
And it's for like little bitty kids.
Yeah, I saw it.
I have not
What?
seen that, and that's disgusting.
Naughty?
I've seen it. There's one of
Naughty leopard as like a 4-year-old kid?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's ridiculous. But they've also got like miniature Anne Frank, which was a big one this past
Miniature
week
Frank.
or two.
I kind of like that actually.
So I was like, well, what? I mean, people are offended, Bob. I'm like,
why are they
they're not
offended
like
at Miniature Anne Frank?
we're not like, I know it's not like it's zombie Anne Frank. It's Anne Frank. She's a historical figure. I mean, what's the big deal? What's the difference between that and any other historical figure like Amelia Earhart or something? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know why people would get offended to that. I would like to know though.
It's woke. You got to get woke, bro, to get
I
offended.
know. I told you I'm asleep already.
We'll
So
wake
the
you
I
up.
think if
chat.
you dress up as anybody that anything bad has happened to them, it's a no-no.
Okay, whatever. The
I
chat.
think it's stupid, but I mean,
So the chat says, see if you agree. If you can't dress up for Halloween, people shouldn't wear jerseys.
Well, I already say that.
So the people can't wear jerseys?
No.
So women can wear jerseys as long as they're sexy.
Yes.
So women can do whatever the hell they want as long as they're sexy.
Thank you. Boom.
Really?
Bada bing, bada boom. Let's play it again one more time for the kids at home.
Misogyny alert.
You are
we
a
really do
horrible
need those
person.
T-shirts.
Misogyny alert.
So Halloween is the night for Pentecostals to role play. Don't hate.
Don't take that away from us.
There you
Dude, I
go.
fell into a
well
YouTube.
played from the chat.
So someone subscribed to our YouTube channel that was a furry.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So I
I
followed
think I
them
know
back.
that person.
Who? Who do you know that's a furry?
Is his name David? Not this David. a
No,
different David.
obviously not me.
I
but-
don't. Are you going to
well,
drop
maybe.
some names? You
I'm
gonna
not going to drop his
apologize
last
next week?
name. I don't know. But I have a friend. I have a friend that is a furry that I've been pushing the podcast on, and he said he was gonna try and check it out.
Would he come on the
I'm
show?
so, I'm
He
sorry.
might.
Whoa, bro, slow down.
Is he woke?
Brother,
I don't.
you telling me you know in real life? Do you know what a furry is? Number one.
I
No,
do.
John dropped
I
out
do know
so
what is a
casual.
furry.
He dropped it
Hold
so
on.
casual, like.
What is a furry, John?
A furry is someone who it's a branch of cosplay that people dress up like animals. Some of them do it for sexual reasons.
Yes.
Some of them do it because they truly feel that they identify with like
John,
animals.
why do you know a furry? Please tell us how you know this. Now I'm
Somebody I work with.
That would be nice. He might be listening.
I mean, good if they listen. How did they bring this to you?
He
He's proud.
a while back he said he was going to a cosplay convention. I was like, oh sweet, cool, what
Who are
kind?
you going as?
And he really slowed down and explained
Mm-hmm.
it. He was like, well, it's furries. I was like,
What is he?
Oh,
What's his
okay.
thing? What does he dress as? Did he show you a picture?
A wolf.
Oh, it's Wolfie or something. Yeah.
But it's not. He doesn't wear the whole like
all right.
head costume and everything. It's just like
No, I watched his
the
little
tear
video.
and the.
I'm sorry, what?
tail.
I watched this little video where they had a song playing in the background about prison rape.
Is this are you serious right now?
I didn't know he had a video.
Yes, that he was the cameraman, and it's two furries, and they were dancing to a song about prison rape. I'm
nope.
I'm not lying about this.
You know what?
I think it was prison rape.
Here's
Maybe
the,
I'm making
here's the
that
thing
part
with
up. I don't
furries,
know.
and we just need to keep it real. They're weird, okay? And
I think they admit.
I don't think we
that.
need to.
I think they
But I think
agree.
we're in the age. There he is right now. Subscription. I see
Yeah,
it right
that's
there.
it. Yeah, you're
Wolfie,
right.
Wolfie Wolfro. Well,
we're here.
While we're here,
It's prison
it's
bitch.
called Prison Bitch 001.
I wasn't lying. Thank God.
starring Prince as the bitch and someone else as the man.
Yeah, that's not him.
So the live chat.
No, he's the cameraman.
the live chat can literally see this right now.
Yeah.
Please give us your comments on this. And if you are not subscribed to the YouTube, this is weird, bro. I mean, this is some. What is happening? This is the guy you know,
No.
or he's the
No,
camera
he's
guy?
the camera guy.
That's even worse.
if if it's the same person.
Does he
Okay.
still cough a lot?
What's
are you talking
worse?
about coughing?
What's worse
it's just-
in this situation? Camera guy or the guy in the costume?
Oh, the guy in the costume.
Well, you don't know who that is.
Well, you know the good thing about being the cameraman is you're not.
No, but you know he's
Yeah.
the cameraman. You just said he's the cameraman.
That's true.
We don't know who this
That's
guy
true.
is.
No, he drops names at the
Oh,
end.
he does? Okay.
Yeah. I
Uh-oh.
mean, they're like
it
furry
said
names.
starring.
Oh no. Okay, so
But here's the other thing. I want to get there. So I fell into this YouTube. I was managing the social media, going through it. I fell into YouTube. He had like a furry parade, and I'm like clicking around. I'm like, what is this? And so they have this concept called straight furs, and there's like forums where people were complaining that it's really hard to be a straight fur.
what does that mean?
Heterosexual furry.
So is it a gay movement?
No, he was just the straight fur people are saying that they're not well understood because a lot of gay people or a lot of the furries are gay, I guess.
Okay, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
said, is it a predominantly gay thing then?
I don't know if
From
it's
what you
true
read-
anymore.
from what you
I was
read.
reading on this
Huh.
forum post, the straight furs were kind of like set apart as super weird, and they found it hard. There was also some people that were like Christian furries, and they were like equally, felt ostracized or whatever.
So in this world, the straight furries are the minority and are the ones judged the most. Okay, I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't know what's going on. Nope. We got to get this off the screen.
I think you want more. Is that what you're saying?
We're losing. We're probably literally losing. We're probably literally losing listeners right now.
Well, if you want to check it out, it's there.
John knows a furry. Who would have known that? So
there you go.
Wow.
I mean, if you follow Blame Your Selfie, I would have maybe guessed a little bit.
We'll get to that a little bit later. But anyway. All right. Wow.
Well, let me put it like this. John, do you own an animal costume?
I do now. It's a Snoopy costume.
You go.
Oh, no, John.
Official dog furry.
Can we get you at the next furry convention as a roving reporter?
Yes.
I guess I could.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You agreed to this? Okay, I'll go. I guess I'll have to film it, which makes me the bad guy in this situation. Okay, well, anyways, furries, let us know what you think about them. I just think with furries and bronies and all these things like this is that we have to act like, they're like, well, we're not weird. No, you are. And it's fine to be weird. I mean, that's the problem with today's society. It's okay at some point to admit you're part of a weird group or a weird fringe. Or the thing was, back when we were growing up, if you were into Dungeons and Dragons or whatever, you were weird, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the way it was. And
now it's super mainstream.
But they accepted it. They embraced it back in the day. And I feel now
well, here's a Dungeon and Dragon players always embrace it. Furries always embrace it. What are you talking about?
But I've watched interviews with them or listened to podcasts. Like,
well, I don't know. I mean, there were like T-shirts even back in the day for D&D and stuff. Like you could look at somebody and tell that they were in a D&D. Whereas I don't see anybody wearing a T-shirt saying I like to dress up in animal fur.
Okay,
I know. There's probably
you're right.
It's probably out there.
I'm not saying it's not out there. I'm just saying it's way less.
Yeah.
Well,
common.
so here's the thing: if you feel embarrassed about your passion, is that an indicator that there's a problem?
Yeah, probably. Or, I mean, I don't know. Do you walk around telling people you're a podcaster?
No.
Okay, well.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, it is a little bit weird sometimes. It's gotten better, but when I first started doing it, you just didn't come out and say it. You were a weirdo if you did. So, anyway, moving on from the furry talk. I did a couple of things this past week. So I'm going to let you guys know about this in real time. I did the one chip challenge from Pocky Chips, and it is a one chip with the Carolina Reaper pepper. And it's the hottest chip in the world. And so at work.
Hottest chip in the world?
Yeah. And so a few of us at work did it.
And you're still alive?
Still alive. I only ate half a chip. I split it with another coworker and two more. So what I've done, I've ordered 3 more that will be coming in this week. And I think next episode, the 3 of us.
I'm not
The 3 of us will not.
We'll be doing the one chip
You will
challenge.
be eating 3 chips.
You guys won't do it.
No.
Why not?
I think that's what we're saying to you right now.
Because I don't feel like voluntarily putting myself in pain.
It's not that bad. We're gonna put it to a poll this week. Do you want to see Lee and John do the one chip challenge?
Dude, you
next
can put
week?
anything you want in a poll.
It'll cost money for me to eat one of those chips.
All right, you already did it, right?
Yeah.
So how was it?
I mean, it wasn't. I've had hot chicken, like Bolton's hot chicken is worse because there's more of it. This is just concentrated into a chip. It hurt, don't get me wrong.
So that's my point. Why would I do something that
because
hurts?
it would drive up, and plus we could win some big thing. So we're watching a video right now. This female anchor throws up after eating the one chip challenge. It's not that bad, I don't think. How are you guys with hot food?
I don't like hot. I mean, hot food and me do
I
not.
like semi-hot. Like medium is usually the worst I go.
Well, I'm bringing 3 next week. Whatever these 2 want to do, it's up to them. But
I said, if money is involved, I might do it.
Yeah, it's called the money of the listeners, man.
Yeah.
They use that Amazon link to push the money in.
A Carolina Reaper, man?
Yeah.
That's too hot.
No, and
You're not supposed to eat that stuff.
There's a hotter one now.
You're not supposed to eat it.
You just said the hottest chip in the world. Now you say there's a hotter one.
Not chip, pepper. They've made the Pepper X, which is habanero and Carolina Reaper fused together. It's like
why? Why does the world need this?
Well, why do you need hot chicken?
I mean, this is okay for listeners that don't know.
Yeah.
This is hotter than something they make a weapon out of.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, pepper spray is literally called pepper spray for a reason.
It's not a big deal.
And it's hotter than that.
All right, look. Here she goes. Here comes the thing. Here it comes.
Can't
It's
handle it.
not
She's
that
laughing
bad. It's
about
not
it.
that bad, guys. I can bring some ice cream. Won't be that bad. We'll think about it. Also had here she goes. Okay. Anyways, coffee. Yeah, chase down a hot chip with coffee.
Man, you are
Nothing
There might
good.
be, might be some creamer in that.
Oh,
There it goes. She gone.
She's out.
Well, I mean, you can't chase it with coffee. What kind of idiot is this? I mean, it's almost idiot of the week material right there. But anyway, also my son had a martial arts tournament this past weekend, so we went and did that, hung out all day.
I almost thought about texting him. I almost called you up. I was like, put your son on the phone. I was going to be like, this is Cobra Kai Dojo. You must sweep the leg.
It was a little bit like that.
What?
It was a little bit.
Well, they were sparring. He placed.
David's oldest son is now Johnny from the Karate Kid.
No, he wouldn't be Johnny. He'd be Daniel. Yeah.
Did he do the crane kick?
He almost had to.
Wait.
Guy punched him right in the face in his eye. Yeah, another kid did. So
what did he do?
Did you beat up the dad?
he started crying.
He started crying.
Yeah.
Were they not supposed to go hands on?
You're not supposed to punch in the eye. No, you can punch in the side of the head. They got.
Did he get DQ'd?
No, I was getting upset, and I was like, I'm just going to be quiet because I don't want to be that parent. But I was getting very.
So did you tell your
opinionated.
son to sweep the leg or what?
I almost did. I was like, I almost went over and said,
Why?
I didn't say that to him. I just thought in my head it'd be funny.
I know. That's why I'm saying, why didn't you?
Well, because it's illegal, man. The whole point of martial
So
arts
it's getting punched in the eye.
Well, it was an accident, I believe.
Did you teach him to paint a fence and wax a car?
Not yet.
Okay, so he wasn't prepared.
He wasn't. I know. I failed.
So you gotta tell him to sweep the leg.
But I'm not his karate.
Did you
dope.
teach him to focus?
I'm not.
Did you at least catch a fly for him?
I'm not a karate instructor, my man.
You
I'm
are
not Mr.
failing.
Miyagi in
All right,
this
you
story.
want me to call up
Jackie Chan?
Will
Jackie-
Smith?
Yeah, I would love it. Call up Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith, who's in the
I was going to call him Hayden. His name's Jaden.
Jaden, yeah.
You want me to call up Will and see if Jaden will come over and hang with
Sure,
your kid?
I would love it.
Teach him a few karate moves.
But he did place in weapon form and sparring. So there you go. So that was
He
it was-
placed?
Yeah, he placed.
You got a participation trophy?
No, some people didn't get them.
What does that mean, placed?
First, second,
or third.
Yeah.
Are you going to give us the details or are you just going to place?
I mean, I can't. I mean, he
Is
just,
it like doesn't even matter? That's
just-
kind of like a participation trophy.
I guess. I mean, if that's how you want to look at it. I mean, what's a Super?
You don't even
what's
know-
a Super Bowl trophy?
you don't even know
it's
what
just
he
a
played.
trophy, right? I mean,
You don't even know what he placed.
third in weapons, and he did get
Whoa, what weapon?
sword. He does Aikido.
That's cool.
Yeah, he does like samurai form.
That's cool.
So a lot of people were impressed. He didn't have any music to his, and they.
Wha- Are you totally failing your son?
I'm not Lee.
What song would you pick? Like, he's the best around.
Yeah, right. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, you need your lackey with you, bro.
Dude, you
If-
go
if your
part
lackey
2, The
was
Glory
with
of
you-
Love, like some
Yeah.
Peter
Your
Cetera.
son wouldn't be doing Aikido without
know.
songs.
Well,
Dude, that's what it was.
Can't believe
You need that everything. Music makes everything better.
yeah. I mean,
You are the worst.
The
I
ne-
would have been first place.
Well, yeah, that's what a lot of people said. Actually, a couple of instructors came up and were very impressed that he was doing like old school samurai form. So we'll work on it next time. The first tournament, you're learning how it works. I mean, the sparring rules were kind of new and all
All right,
that.
all right.
so-
I got an idea for you.
All right, go ahead.
You dress up in a diaper and bring a gong,
Yeah.
and then just
I don't
play
know.
the
That's,
gong.
I don't know. That's going to help him win.
Do
Might-
some like pipe
No,
flute
no,
or something.
you do that when the other kids are.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Darn.
That might mess him up. Yeah, it might throw me right out too. These are like 7th degree black belts. There, they'll probably kick my butt and throw me out.
We
but-
could only hope, David. We could only hope.
That's when they start coming at you. You're like, you must be disciplined. And then when they look at each other, you bolt.
I just run for it.
Yeah.
Huh? Hope I'm faster.
I can't believe
you
it.
in your diaper.
So he did good. It was fun.
Failed your kid, though.
He's getting closer to black belt. So he's sticking with it. So I'm enjoying that.
I watch it, man. He's gonna be a teenager. He's gonna whoop your butt.
He might. So, but yeah, that was fun, and that's what we did.
Are you gonna-
this weekend?
Are you gonna fight with your
Not
son,
my
John?
grounding.
When your son grows up, John, are you gonna fight with him? Is that your
No.
plan?
It's called a joke. Oh wait, I forgot. Lee doesn't get humor.
Is that? It's like he's gonna come home.
My bad.
He's gonna come home.
Forgot who I was talking to.
He's gonna come home and been bullying people. You're gonna like put on the fat suit, and he's gonna go, "No, you put on that fat suit, son.
No, old man. Tell me what to do.
Outside, kid."
Not my fat suit.
So yeah, so it's fun. It's fun, man. All right, well that was about it this past weekend.
Sounds like you had a good time, man.
It was fun. I mean, it was I got kind of choked up when he was doing his weapon form. I was a few tears were coming out. I was very very impressed and emotional and all that good
I
stuff.
would like to have seen that.
Well, hang out with me enough.
I think you should have went GoPro.
I filmed
Selfie
some
stick.
of it, but we'll see.
No, yourself crying.
Oh, okay.
Like
Next
being
time.
all emotional.
Next time I will.
I bet that'd get like 1 million YouTube hits.
1 million YouTube. 40-year-old man cries.
Crying at no music keto for him.
So, yeah, man, I get emotional a lot about stuff like that.
If you put a spin on it, you can get a lot like kid refuses to use music because of deaf patrons.
Oh,
he wanted to
my
make sure
God.
they
You hear this?
they got
Yeah.
the whole story.
A phony. John's a phony.
Well, most YouTube stuff's phony, so that would fit
there
in
you go,
perfectly.
man.
Well,
You blow up those hits.
my younger son's taking drum lessons, and so we went yesterday. And
There you go. That's your money shot right there. You get Nick to play the
there
drums
you go.
while.
There you go.
That's
not bad,
it, man. Win-win.
He played "In My Life" by the Beatles pretty much all the way through.
That's
and
a good
his,
song.
His teacher was very impressed. And he
He's
looked
a
at me.
drummer?
Yeah.
Can he come over and
Sure, we can
record
start a
for him?
band, sure.
That'd be cool.
And the teacher's like, man, we need to put this on YouTube, man. It would get the hits. And so I was like, yeah.
I feel like it's already there. I feel like I saw it. No, Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. I'm an IG model, if you didn't know. So,
Are you?
yeah. It's in my,
What's that?
it's in my Twitter profile. It's
What do
got to
you
be
call
true.
What do you call an Instagram at, like a username? Do they have a word for that?
No, I don't think so.
Because like with Snapchat, you're like, yo, what's your Snap? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think.
What's your IG? Just
I
what's your
guess,
IG?
Yeah, I think what's your IG, I guess. So
I'm just old. I'm
follow us at
sorry.
Blame Your Bro on Instagram. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump straight into the topics.
Story.
We had some stuff happen this week.
All right.
All right. You guys remember the movie Battleship, right?
I mean, briefly. Honestly, I thought it was that. What's that one where they're robots fighting?
Transformers.
No. It's like, but it has
Yeah.
naval ships in it or whatever.
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. I thought Battleship and Pacific Rim were the same thing. For
Sequel's
a long time.
coming out. Sequel's coming out.
Battleship 2?
No, Pacific Rim
Oh.
sequel. Okay, so Battleship, I thought at the time was the stupidest thing I'd ever heard in my life as a movie. I was like, what's next? Scrabble, Monopoly. I mean, where is this going?
I think they were doing Settlers of Catan, actually. I think Katie posted something on that on Twitter once.
Oh, man. Well, it seems here Michael Bay to produce live-action Dora the Explorer movie.
You thought this was a bad idea?
Do I think it's a bad idea? I think it's the worst idea
But
ever.
it's like Dora the Explorer is actually a TV show.
Have you seen
Battleship is just a board game.
Have you seen Michael Bay's films? Have you seen them? Shall we list a few of them off the top of my head?
Transformers,
The Rock, Armageddon,
Wait a minute.
Transformers.
I like The Rock.
Yeah, that's fine. But do you think that would work for Dora the Explorer? What's she doing? Trying to save the world from a nuclear chemical attack or whatever? It's going to be ridiculous. What is this about? So Michael Bay said he's interested in doing this, and it looks like it's going to be Nicholas Stoller will be writing it, who has directed The Muppets and Captain Underpants. He's also written movies like Neighbors and Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Well, here's the thing.
What does
like,
this have to do with Dora?
Here's the thing. He's an artist. Maybe he doesn't want to be typecast as the
Michael
Transformer
Bay,
guy.
please.
Maybe he
loves
wants
it.
to show people that he can. Maybe his kid's a big Dora the Explorer, and he's doing it for her.
Says this film has been in production since 2015 and will catch up with Dora now as a teenager living in San Diego City. Will Boots be with her? Who knows?
I think there's a character named Tico on Dora the Explorer.
There you go. Your moment to shine, John.
I've already got my moment to shine.
You got your-
I got Tortorello and Tortorella and
So
Sam-
you really thought this was newsworthy?
Sammy says laser beams will shoot from her eyes, and also says Dora comes to America and Trump deports her. That's pretty good. That'd be a good one right there. I just think it's ridiculous. I mean,
that's what she's got. We got to find a way around this wall.
this is the problem with movies, man. This is the Michael Bay curse. Transformers is terrible. It's the worst franchise of all time, if you ask me.
But it's
franchise
not Michael
Of all
Bay.
time?
It's
Franchise.
Hollywood. It's Hollywood.
Can you name a worse franchise that's supposed to be serious? I mean, yeah, we should say Toxic Avenger and all that, but I'm talking about a franchise that's supposed to be legitimate. Can you think of one worse than Transformers?
Probably that Van Diesel Cars Tokyo Drift.
At least
or
that's
whatever.
tongue in cheek. There is a scene in Transformers where
He's
I guess
making out with the robot. Is that where you're going?
Optimus Prime goes, "My bad." Like, what is going on right now? It's so stupid.
How is that stupid?
He's trying to sneak through a yard and he steps on something that makes noise. And Optimus Prime goes, My bad. I mean, Optimus Prime, dude, come on. It's stupid. That's like Captain America saying that crap. Or
I really
something.
had troubles watching the Transformer.
Yeah.
It's like too much motion blur.
It's
or
stupid.
something.
It's
like,
terrible.
You can't like see the action battle.
Yes.
But-
That's Michael Bay in a nutshell. I mean, yeah, he had some decent hits. I mean, we can't say they were good. We like them. They're not. Come on, man. The Rock's not really that good of a movie. I like it, but it's kind of stupid.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of
Shall we
a
break
lot of
down-
Nicolas Cage movies are like that.
Shall we break down the plot of The Rock real quick? All right, there's one guy ever to escape from where Alcatraz. Okay, yeah. So this guy now is in solitary confinement for the rest of his life, and these rebel fighters take over Alcatraz. Like we wouldn't just go over there and bomb the crap out of them, if it was that bad. But anyways, they grab Nicolas Cage, who is an FBI agent, but who is a chemist or something. He's not not really a field agent. And they go, you know what's a good idea? You know what's a great idea?
Let's pair you up alone with this convicted felon.
A fugitive who we are to kill or capture as soon as this mission is over. And you're going to be the main point of contact going in here against a group of about 10 or 15
Like
SEALs,
Navy
SEAls or whatever they are. Come on.
SEAL level people. Let's put it that way.
I mean,
But that was like was it in the 90s?
it was
yeah.
late
That's the
90s, I think.
90s movies in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's
though.
just
that was just the
ridiculous.
way things went down. That was the
Then-
movie meta.
Then we get Armageddon, which is just as ridiculous. Hey, man, here comes this huge meteorite, man. It's going to blow.
Let's send a bunch of would-be drillers out into outer space.
Yeah, man.
Because this is a good idea.
What's the worst thing
And
that
one
happened?
of them is Steve Buscemi. So, I mean,
And let's have Aerosmith do the title track.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So
All right, whatever. So yeah, you're excited about Dora the Explorer.
I've already bought my
Who
tickets.
cares?
That's what I was trying to.
This is not news.
I just want everybody-
This is fake news.
Why is it fake news? It's just an entertainment story. It's,
not
just fun.
It's not fake. I mean, it's real.
It's
but
real. It's happening.
Definitely fake.
I think Lee's
It's
going to
just
be
not-
there with his daughter. That's what I think is going to happen.
You're probably right.
Oh.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about something real.
Okay. Eminem, who we talked about last week with Cypher, back in the news. Eminem is awarded over $400,000 of damages from a
What?
New Zealand political party. Judge rules that National Park breached copyright by using a song similar to
$400,000.
similar to Lose Yourself in his campaigns. So apparently in New Zealand, Eminem is set to receive, I mean, is he going to get all this money? I don't know. You know how that works. But he's set to receive almost $500,000 because they had a song called, is it called Love Yourself?
Lose Yourself. Mom Spaghetti.
No, go down. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought, what was their song called? So yeah, it's based on Eminem's Lose Yourself.
It was
M&S.
called Choose Your Selfie, and we're going to sue him too.
There you go.
Eminem-esque.
Eminem.
It's kind of like Evanescence.
Yes, Evanescence. It's Evanescence and Eminem back together again.
Yes.
So,
All right.
Where-
Do you want to hear this song?
I mean, can we hear it?
Yeah.
Or should I pull it up to hear it?
I got you.
Okay, here we go. This is
We probably
this,
hear
this,
it.
Let's see how this sounds.
Nobody said it would be easy.
Oh yeah.
But through your hard work and the National Party's economic management, New Zealand is heading in the right direction.
Mom Spaghetti.
Right now, our economy is growing faster than Australia and 28 other OECD
Yeah,
countries.
it's similar.
This
It is
election,
very
the choice
similar.
is simple.
The
Stay
magic,
on
the
course to
moment.
prosperity, or risk it all on who knows what direction. Keep the team working.
Oh yeah,
National, working for New Zealand.
that's
Shoulda threw up in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
So do you?
Yeah.
I mean, $400,000.
That's
like,
a lot of money.
What did I don't understand this case because I'm not obviously that song is a direct rip off of Eminem's. Lose
Well,
Yourself.
probably
I mean,
what it is Eminem probably charges like
$400,000.
listen, he probably charges X amount of dollars per pay. It's a famous song, right? Like
Yeah.
everyone wants it
Yeah.
because it's very motivational. Mom Spaghetti, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
is that the only words you know to that song?
Pretty much.
and then
what
and
we're
then like there's
Wait
probably
for
an
him to talk about
upcharge
Mackay
if
Pfeiffer.
you do it without.
Yeah,
consent or something?
I'm sure there is something. They said, now go up. They said, go back down. They said that they purchased the rights to this song from some website or something. It's a little bit down. It's past the ad.
It's called Napster.
They said they got permission from this ad. From
He's actually getting charged $600,000 if you include the interest.
Oh my God! So it's over $500,000 for using a version of his song for an ad. Yeah, it says basically, they said that they purchased the music from an Australia-based library that had bought it from a U.S. supplier. So I don't know how this works out, but that is a ton of money.
So yeah, they could just countersue.
Now, isn't it odd?
But I guess someone still has to pay him the money at some point. I don't know. That's
isn't it odd this story comes out right before his album drops? First off, he attacks Donald Trump.
The Donald Trump thing definitely was to promote his album.
And now this story comes out. Like, it's all just kind of weird when things just kind of pile up together to help promote the new album.
It's not weird.
It's happenstance. It's weird. I mean, come on.
All right. So what does Eminem even have to do with any of this?
Oh,
just as lawyers anyway.
I guess, but
I mean, if you were a famous artist and someone was ripped off your song that you had royalties on, would you just let it slide?
It depends if it would help sell more of my records.
I mean, it's news. It's for, what's it even the ad for? Some stupid political. I don't know. I don't even understand the politics of America. I can't explain New Zealand politics.
I'm saying, I guarantee you that Eminem was not the first person to see that commercial and say, "Hey, that's my song."
The other thing that
I'm
I think
sure
is
one of
weird
his publishers was like, "Hey,"
is most artists probably don't even own the rights to their song. It's more of the record company type thing, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So, but Eminem is probably one of the few people that actually probably
he has his own label, so he owns it.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, good for him.
So that's probably.
So, anyways, Eminem back in the news. Look for his new album, and I will be checking it out. I'll let you know if it's good or not.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If you had a grandfather that was walking up to people and saying, "I'm a magician," "I'm David Copperfield," and then squeezing people's butts, what would you say?
If that was my grandfather doing it, I mean, I talk to this guy frequently in the story.
Come on, Grandpa, it's time to go back to the home.
I go, Grandpa, you can't do that.
All right, what if you had a boss?
I would definitely report it to HR. I would encourage people to report it to HR. I mean, it's unacceptable.
What if you really like the boss?
Well, if I liked him, I'd go up to him and go, "Man, you're going to get in serious trouble for this. You cannot put your hands on a woman like that. You cannot grab their ass."
What if it was like a low-level state politician?
I mean, the news.
Brett Witherspoon.
The news would Brett Withers. The news would expose him. So,
what if it was a former president?
What if it was George H.W. Bush apologizes once again? Apology is a big theme this week in the news. Apologizes after sexual assault allegation. Now, so like Lee said, the story is he's in photo ops. He's in his wheelchair and he looks over at the girl he's posing in the photo with, and he says, "Who's your favorite comedian?" And when they say magician, I'm sorry, yes. And he says, and they go, "What?" He goes, "David Copperfield," and then he grabs her ass. Is that sexual assault?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
then she claimed that Barbara Bush rolled her eyes.
As if to say, not again. And he apparently,
not again, Bush.
Apparently he has done this more than once. And there was a big case actually here in town where a guy did it to Taylor Swift and lost his job, lost the lawsuit.
Didn't we talk about that?
I mean, guys, listen up. You can't grab a woman's ass, okay? You just can't do it. Especially, I mean, what is the deal here? Consenting adults, it's your wife, whatever. You guys are into that. Good. A stranger you're taking a picture with, it's never okay to grab their ass. It's never, ever, unless.
But here's the thing.
They tell you to do it, I wouldn't do it. I'd be, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. You know,
like yes, that is just common sense. But here's the thing: we all know about the lecherous old men, right?
Yeah.
Do they not get a semi-pass for being like half senile?
No. John wants to hang out with them, but they don't get a pass. Okay.
But you know what I'm talking about, like the lecherous old men who just say inappropriate things and everyone just ignores them because they're half dead.
I think,
it's you know what I'm saying. But these exist. I'm not.
If he's seriously having bouts of like dementia and stuff like that, then I mean, yeah, I would give them a pass for that. But I mean,
we have breaking news right now. Breaking news. From the chat, Lee sexually assaulted me. I want an apology. This is from the Not Playing Stupid podcast. Is this true, Lee?
No, definitely not.
Lee, did you tell a joke to Not Playing Stupid podcast before you grabbed his ass? Go ahead, tell the joke. Let's hear what it would sound like.
I don't even know.
You know the joke.
I don't know any butt grab jokes.
Yeah,
man.
You just told one before the segment started.
The only way that I know butt grab jokes is because of our former president.
Oh, he taught you? Did he take you under his wing?
I think so.
Did he grab your butt when did he demonstrate the joke for you?
Not really sure.
So this is from a quote, says, President Bush would never under any circumstance intentionally cause anyone any kind of distress and most sincerely apologizes if his attempted humor offended Miss Lynn. Should we be upset at Mr. Bush this week? Should we be offended, Lee? Are you offended by Mr. Bush's behavior?
I'm so offended.
Okay, Lee, John,
So
should we be honestly be offended by this?
I would like some more information, but if he's in a completely sound mind, then yeah, I think
Tell him to come over. We'll hang out.
I think he shouldn't have done that.
So what has happened with Weinstein now is every guy that's ever done this before, and women are coming out saying it. You got Ben Affleck doing it. You got Bush doing it. I mean, obviously the Weinstein, the other brother of the Weinstein now is doing it. And it seems
Lee Brewington.
Lee's doing it. Everybody's
Hey, that's not cool, man.
hey,
Like,
I'm in the chat. I'm just reading the chat, brother.
going.
Hillary Clinton taught us one thing: if someone steps forward with a sexual,
deny.
no. She said you must accept it as a truth if someone accuses you of sexual
That is
assault.
not true.
Oh, Hillary Clinton
That
did
is
say
not
that.
true.
Oh, I'll find
That
it.
is not true. In this country, we were innocent
the
until
next
proven
thing that
guilty.
not
You will
playing
never
stupid
prove
says
it.
something about Lee and crack. I mean, I don't know what it.
Says Lee won't crack.
Oh, won't
He
crack.
can never prove
Okay.
it. He'll never be able to prove it.
Never prove it. Okay, is
Never
that your
prove it.
statement?
Oh, so if it's not proven, it didn't happen. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, OJ's walking the streets,
Oh,
brother.
all right,
Okay.
Bill Cosby.
And then for the chat, what if there's a height difference and a butt grabs by accident? It's not by accident. He's telling jokes and then grabbing their ass
Yeah.
with the punchline to the joke. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anyway, I just found that odd that our presidents now are. We know Clinton was a grabber,
We
a
know
groper.
it. We know it.
Well, yeah, 6 or 7 women come forth and said he did these things in the White
But
House.
were they ever? Did they settle
Hey,
out of court? Was
Here's
he
the deal:
convicted?
if someone says define sex, they're guilty. Okay, they did something.
But that wasn't a sexual assault.
No,
that was
no.
consensual.
Yes, that was Monica Lewinsky. But anyway, so we got Bush, Clinton. We'll see which other ones.
But I'm saying you're
now.
saying it's like fact. Is it actually fact? Because
Well-
what if someone came out on you? What if someone you work with that you didn't even hardly know? What if some podcast got in the chat and was like, someone sexually assaulted me and it was a complete fabrication?
Well, I think we all know not playing stupid is joking with you because they're
that's-
not even in this city or this state.
That's not the point I'm trying to
What
make.
if women
That's
came
not the
forth?
point.
Well, at some
That
point
would infuriate you because it's not like, you know.
Uh-oh. Brandon says innocent until proven guilty. Really? Question mark. The heat is coming on me tonight, dude.
I'm just asking, is that not how this country is set up?
It's supposed to be, but it's not because
It's
once
like we're just guilty in the public court of opinion.
Yes,
and
once
we're
you're accused-
crucified.
In the chat, Sammy says Bush kind of looks like Hef. What if he's just trying to fill a void?
there you go.
Okay.
Just trying to fill a void, really?
Since
That's
Hef
the
was
statement
gone.
you're going with.
The
Just
void is-
trying to
It's
fill
oh
a
wait,
void.
again telling a joke. Lee over his head.
The void is ass
Sorry.
grabbing apparently. So, anyways,
I don't know.
I just thought that was a wild
right.
story for
Anyway.
the week. Bush, just stop doing it. I mean, it's even when you're older. I guess you're right. He just said, "I'm old now. I don't care what."
He's 94.
He said, I like Cosby. What are they going to do to me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, all right. We got any other stories?
You wanted to talk about ad blockers? I don't know.
The Michigan 5, we'll touch that real quick. A group of teenagers in Michigan threw a rock off of a overpass and hit a man and killed him. And now they have been denied bail, and they will be in jail until the hearing. What is wrong with people? Like, have you ever thought in your life, you know what would be a great idea? Let's take a huge rock and throw it off an overpass at cars as they pass by.
I once thought it was a good idea to dress up in a monkey mask and squirt water out of a water gun onto a freeway. That's kind of similar in the hopes of scaring people.
No.
In the hopes of scaring people.
When has a stream of water from a water gun killed someone?
What if they saw someone in a monkey mask
Hey,
and they
man.
swerved?
John, what if they're allergic to water, man?
Oh, gosh.
They got on it, man.
What if it's the cast of like Alien Nation and water kills them? Oh.
Sammy says they're doing that in Donaldson.
They are. I heard about that.
So are we screwed?
It broke a dude's jaw. It went through the car and broke his jaw. Obviously, you could kill. I mean, the rock that they're using is not tiny.
No, it's huge.
It was like, you know, it's a
huge.
boulder.
So let's give
It's
a
a
public
huge rock.
let's give a public service announcement real quick, guys. Do not take heavy objects and throw them off of interstates. So for this, the Michigan 5 are our
Idiots.
true idiots of the week.
Oh my God, I am surrounded by idiots.
To the idiot mobile. You idiot.
You're an idiot.
Well, that's because you're an idiot.
So there we go. Michigan 5 idiots of the week for, I mean, it's not even funny because it did cost a man his life, but it just shows that people are idiots. And I mean, anytime you can go, it's really a scary part of life. I mean, you could be driving down the street bam, you're dead right there.
Yeah,
So
we've known that for years. That has nothing to do with people throwing rocks off the overpass.
well, I mean, I'm just saying anything could happen. That guy was driving down the street. He's probably had something on his mind, or he's going to see his family, or whatever it was. He had a family and everything, and it ended because of stupidity.
I mean, I saw a dude driving 30 miles through a parking garage.
John's got an announcement. John, what are we against on Blame Your Brother?
We are against Nazis, pedophiles, tropical storms, people who rape other people, and now adding to the list, rocks being thrown off of overpasses.
I would just say rocks. We're against rocks here on BYB. We do not stand for rocks. I think the rocks should be in there with them. It's part of their sentence. It should be the
all rocks.
We
should round up
what about,
all rocks.
What about the
everywhere.
rock?
We're gonna be the Rock is good.
What about Kid Rock?
Kid Rock's got to go. You know he's not running for Senate after all. He said that was all a bit.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, anyways, Kid Rock.
It's a bit. We dodged a bullet.
Okay,
what we did.
Let's do this. Let's put the Michigan 5 and Kid Rock, since he's from Michigan, on the same cell and have them same sentence.
What did he do to go to jail?
His name is Kid Rock, and we're against rocks. The Rock is the only one that gets passed.
What if they picked up Kid Rock and threw him over and over?
That might be fine. We might be giving him a medal today if they did that.
What time of day did he do this? I mean,
I just picture
rush hour. It's not cool.
Run!
And then like 3 seconds later, a midget.
Yep.
I mean,
he did
tiny
have a
person.
midget.
He
Didn't
did.
he? Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, they're not midgets; they're little people.
They're little people, sure. Yeah, they're midgets. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, anything else?
Just one more story. I saw this. I thought of you
because we got a good one in Dear John this week, man. It's
did
one
you
for the
hear
books.
about this guy?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The alt-writer Seattle for Truth was charged with killing his father over conspiracy theories.
Well, because he called him a Nazi, right?
He said that he was like a conspiracy theorist, and he believes that the liberal wing is like heavily involved in pedophilia rings around the world, and he started accusing his father of being in on it because his father, I guess, has liberal leanings. So he started accusing his father of pedophilia, which this is hilarious because this dude is like old, right? Like
he's an older man, yeah.
So the story says, I read the story and I was like, whatever. But he believed that they were doing this on Mars, even like they were.
Oh my God.
But the dad kicked him out of his house. So I assume that it means the guy was living with his parents.
So the father accused his son of being a pedophile?
No. The son.
The son accused his father of being a pedophile.
And he stabbed his father to death and an attorney.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. This guy, he's one for the books. He might have been one of those guys down here marching this week. I thought he was like a white supremacist or something. Am I thinking of another story?
He does. He did research for Milo.
Oh, Yiannopoulos. He was reportedly employed as a researcher for Milo Yiannopoulos. Are you serious?
He does. He has a YouTube video that's famous for Gamergate. He believes games are a liberal conspiracy to brainwash kids.
So this guy's like known in that community. Like this.
Yeah, they didn't even know when they arrested him. It took like a week before anyone put the pieces together.
Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah, man, these conspiracy people, they can get kind of crazy, man.
Just a wee bit.
Yeah, it said Charles Davis claimed Charles Davis had called him a racist and a Nazi. Yeah. And then he stabbed him in the chest multiple times.
A racist and a Nazi?
Yeah, because So I guess I don't know.
Wait, his father stabbed him first?
No, it looks like he
grabbed a kitchen knife, stabbed his father in the chest multiple times.
Oh, the younger Davis. Oh, yeah. This is so confusing.
The son. Okay, so let me clear it up for anybody listening. The son is a YouTuber, alt-right YouTuber. His father didn't like his views anymore. I've read this from another story. He didn't like his views anymore, so he called him a Nazi and all this stuff. So the son became upset and stabbed his father to death with a kitchen knife.
Right.
And it just happened to be this guy is a nut job on YouTube, so it's even.
So like the guy's obviously just mental. Unstable.
Yeah, I mean, aren't most of those guys mental? Really? I mean, either they're mental or they're just selling a load of crap to people. I've always wondered about Alex Jones. Does this guy really believe this stuff, or is he just selling a product? I believe he's selling a product. I believe most of these guys are just making money, and that's it. But then the ones that truly believe, you better walk away from those guys because they're nuts, man. They believe Pizzagate.
Put some distance between you guys.
Yeah, for sure. So, Not Playing Stupid. If you like conspiracy theories, go check out their podcast. He had a few good ones this week on their new episode, so you can go check that out. Not Playing Stupid. And your buddy Brandon said, my man.
My man.
All right. Well, there you go. That's some quick news update of the week. Now, the Dear John segment has become increasingly popular as the weeks go by. And there's not a week that goes by now that I don't get message, text, Facebook, Twitter. People have got to have this Dear John. One guy said one entire show should just be all Dear Johns, which might happen when Lee's out. Maybe we might do that.
No, we got to meter it out, man. This is like,
when you're
crack
out,
cocaine.
When you're out, we're going to have to do special
sell you a
episodes.
whole
If we get that many, we could probably do one.
Okay, so if you guys
really want that,
There
send
you
us
go.
some letters.
All right, let's start Dear John. All right, Lee. Lee's going to read this email we got, and John's going to answer it, and you guys will be appalled. Go ahead.
So this week we have a very special Dear John that comes in. Dear John, your message. Wait, sorry. Dear John, I need your help. I'm a guy in his mid-20s, and I've discovered something about myself lately. I'm extremely attracted to pregnant women. Like, I can't stop thinking about wanting to be with them. I hooked up with one a year ago, and it was amazing. I also have thought pregnant women are attractive since I was a teen. I guess you can see the problem with this. Most pregnant women are already involved with people, and that's how they got pregnant. What should I do? I can't stop thinking about being with another pregnant person. Should I continue with my obsession or what? Help me out from infatuated with pregnant women.
Well, infatuated, you're right. You do have a problem.
Oh, my God.
If you're asking, do I think you should actively seek out pregnant women? I do not. I think that you're just dealing with a fetish. That's something that you are into. But, I mean, you can't just narrow your focus on just pregnant women. Eventually, if you meet up with a woman and there's a good chance she's going to end up being pregnant. So, I mean, I would just play things natural. I really don't think you should seek that out.
So what does he do for the rest of his life, John? I mean, obviously, your furry friend, he has an avenue where he can go out and dress up as a furry. That's a fetish where he can go dress up as a furry.
That's true, but I mean,
it might be a non-sexual furry thing.
If there is an avenue for that, and he wants to do it, and it's consensual.
Yeah,
that's
just,
what he's
just
asking.
work on his pull-out game. Just keep it in. Start impregnating women.
But I think he likes them when they're pregnant. He doesn't want to get them pregnant.
Well, sometimes you gotta have a little patience.
I've talked to some girls over the past few years in my life. That's a stupid saying, but I've talked to girls that are pregnant, and they say when they're pregnant, it's guys hit on them and want to hook up with them, and I find that it's insane to me. I don't understand it, but it's not my fetish, so whatever.
So do you think that's the key to this guy's fetish, is that maybe part of it is if he impregnated him, he wouldn't be as attracted?
Well, one girl told me the guy that was hitting on her frequently said the good thing is you could throw caution to the wind. You can't get him pregnant, right? So there's something about that. And obviously this guy, I don't know, maybe he's attracted to the pregnant women. I don't know. Here's what I would tell him.
Oh, wait, is this...
Just go find some.
David?
I mean, it always is. Just go find.
I give my bit, and then you guys weigh in. That's the way it works.
Guy, you just got to go find. There's a bunch of single women in the world today that are pregnant. Okay, they have needs. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it. If you can find one, I don't know where you're going to find them at. Oh, I got an idea. Go to the hospital where the women go, the OBGYN part.
Hang out at the hospital?
Hang out in the waiting room. Just kind of
Wow.
they're wearing a wedding ring. Man, they with a guy. No, they're by themselves. Just go over there, start chatting it up, going, how you doing today? You'll probably have to
This
make up some
might be
lie.
the worst Dear John advice I've ever heard.
And it did not come from me.
Just sit in the waiting room, just hang out, read a book or something, and
Go down to Planned Parenthood.
there you go. That's
stand
another,
outside.
Well, no, that'd be the opposite.
You know they're easy.
But yeah, but they're not
go
pregnant.
for it.
They're not pregnant.
Well, they might be.
They actually are.
For a little while.
Well, they're right, but they're usually getting that taken care of.
Before you go inside, see me.
Do you think this guy tells people this in his daily life, or is this probably a deep secret?
He probably keeps it on the down low.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, the pregnancy is the least of the concern. The problem is, these you're cheating, you're breaking hearts. You're the pregnancy is the least of your concerns. Like you said, there's actually probably pregnant single people somewhere.
I mean,
No,
there might be a
I
there
don't
might be a
think so.
dating
I don't
website
think so.
specifically for that.
There
I
might
doubt
be
it.
a dating website. There could
I
be,
doubt
right?
it.
We got to read some of the comments from the chat. These are too good. Okay, it says, "Oh my crap, he is messed up." Brandon says, "Why is it a problem?" And then Not Playing Stupid said, "That's the baby's house. Stay out." Sammy Dickerson says, "No pregnant women are more attractive than when they're not pregnant." And other people say it's gross, and this guy needs mental help. Lee, do you think the guy needs mental help?
No, I mean he's. I don't think he's delusional about it. I mean
I think he's pretty honest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, good luck, guy. I mean, I gave you
just
a
do yourself
plan.
a favor. Find you a woman that wants to be impregnated. And
He
then
doesn't
get her,
want them to be his though.
He didn't say
Well,
that.
He
I'm
didn't
reading
say
between-
that.
I'm
He
reading
said
between-
he's attracted to look, there's a window you can have them pregnant. Find a woman that wants a large family, and most of your
Oh, my
life,
God.
you can marry her, and y'all can just be pregnant and happy all the time.
Well, there you go. That's your answer. You got 3 different takes on it. Hopefully one of them works. Write us back and let us know. That's the end of Dear John. I gave you a surefire plan. That's all I'm saying. All right. So anyway, that was your Dear John. If you want to hear your questions answered, email us at bybpod@gmail.com, or you can go directly to the website, bybpod.com. There's a box on the right we'll show you later, but you can fill it out. You can put in an anonymous email if you want to. Send us your question, and we will try to answer it. So, and Sammy says put an ad on Craigslist. Not a bad idea either. That probably could go south real quickly. But anyway, all right. We talk.
My name's Bob.
I think that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. We have the Blame Your Selfie segment where our listeners take pictures of themselves, selfies, and they use the hashtag Blame Your Selfie, and we feature those on the program. So let's get started with that. First selfie of the day is from Jen, who goes by something else on Twitter. Jenny's. And here is her selfie. It says, "Haunt selfies, fun with the filters. Hashtag blame your selfie. Comments say you look amazing." She was working a haunted house, and she was dressed up as a zombie, it looks like, and she put a few Snapchat filters on there, such as a person with sunglasses, and this one here is a weird fox looking one. And here's another one of her as a dog with some type of leather face mask or something like that.
The snap filters.
There you go. All right, here's Bree Poe. Bree Poe is back in the Blame Your Selfie segment. A long-time listener.
miss her.
Yeah, Bree Poe, where you been? She says, "I don't carve pumpkins. I just buy cool ones." Hashtag blame your selfie. And she's got a pumpkin with a long, what's that called? A stem.
I think she's holding it wrong. I feel like you should hold that one like a hammer, you know?
Yeah, you could.
Hold it over your shoulder like a hobo.
I have not even got.
You could do that as well.
I have not gotten any pumpkins yet. I need to do that this weekend.
Right.
I'm behind the times.
I know.
Here is Sarah at Caution Spoilers. Sarah Scara now this week on Twitter. And it says, "It's Thursday, so it's Blame Your Selfie. Digitally enhanced hand is behind her." I guess I don't know what that is. Some kind of either a filter or she's got a fake human hand behind her, but either way.
It could be real. We don't know.
Yeah, she could be. All right, this is Copper Top at Rose262. This is a picture of her jacked stomach, and it says, "Why blame your brother when you can blame your selfie for sweet gains?" Muscle emoji. "Each training day gets closer to abs. Hashtag almost there. Hashtag gym life. Hashtag gym rat at BYB Pod."
So I'm like the Benjamin Button of Copper Top, I guess.
Okay,
where
explain.
it's like you start with abs, and then you, instead of going to the gym, you eat you eat a cupcake, and then
Well, that's all of us on the show.
Yeah.
Who has been to the gym the most of us three? If you had to just
in our entire lives,
in our entire life, sure.
Me.
You think so?
In the past 2 years, I would say me.
In the past 2 years,
So you guys got me beat both ways. However it goes, I've never been a gym guy. We have a gym at work, and we used to go. Me and Shauna, coworker, used to go there and work out, and that lasted about a month. And
do you consider the climbing gym a gym?
No, sure, I guess.
then
I mean,
yeah,
if you're working out and it's a workout environment, I would consider it a gym. I mean, CrossFit's a gym. I mean, whatever. All right, here's John, and this is Lee wants to talk about this. This is John at a Halloween party with the family, Snoopy, Woodstock, and of course Charlie Brown. Hashtag blame your selfie. John,
you're a furry, dude. You're a furry.
You're Snoopy.
You're a furry.
Where did you get that costume?
Costume shop online. Halloween costumes.
You got all the costumes?
No, we got Asher's shirt.
So your son is Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Etsy.com.
Okay.
I think that's what it's called. And Robin's costume, we just went to Party City and bought everything yellow, and we just kind of made it ourselves.
Robin's looking cute. Your son's looking cute. I don't know, man.
Does anybody? Y'all don't watch Preacher, do you?
I hope you wouldn't call me cute.
God.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. It's very sickening. John, you're looking.
Well, John should have went So you were talking earlier about the furries. Like, if you have the mask, no one can tell it's you. You should have went full mask, man.
Never go full retard.
not retard. Mask.
All right. So there you go. Let us know what you think about John's family. I can never picture myself doing that. Okay. Anyways, at Brother to Blame, you will endure the loss and learn from it. # blame your selfie. # DD. What does that mean?
Darkest Dungeon. Yeah.
Dark. What is that? That sounds worse than the furry groups. Darkest Dungeon.
What are you into?
We got pregnancy chicks this week, dude, and the preg chicks. We got furries over here to the right, dark dungeons over to the left. God help me. This is bad times right now, man. Get me out of this show.
But for next week, we want those blame your selfies of Halloween costumes. So if y'all go to parties or anything, let us see those selfies.
Yeah, that's good. I'll put that out. That's a good idea. Okay. All right. That is that. Those are selfies. Thanks you guys for submitting those. And now it is time for us to learn a lesson in the Major Key segment.
So let me give you a major key. Where is the key?
That is not the key. I want the key.
Give us the keys. So let me give you a major key.
And you really do have the key.
Everybody stand up right now. Everybody. I got the keys now.
All right, there we go. It's time for our Major Key segment brought to you by DJ Khaled, who is coming to Nashville in March. That's an interesting concert. So we're going to give
Surprised it's not coming in April.
A life
420.
Oh, 420. So we're going to go ahead and talk about something that stood out. Is there anything that stands out for this episode for a Major Key?
Something about lecherous old men. I don't know. Furries.
Don't be grabbing ass. I mean, what do we have to say? You know,
don't be the straight fur.
Rocks.
Rocks are bad. I mean,
rocks are bad. Huh?
So what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking for the Major Key of the week? While you think of it, not playing stupid ask, am I allowed to say that I think Copper Top is hot, or is that sexual harassment? Lee, Snowflake, is that sexual harassment?
No.
Okay, John, sexual harassment?
No.
Okay.
It's a compliment.
A part of me thinks that she wants you to think that.
I would say so.
Or she wouldn't be posting her abs on Twitter
right, well,
in a Blame
you
Your Selfie segment that she knew would be on the podcast.
I would say for the most part, and I'm going to speak out there. I'm sure I'll hear if it's not true, but I'd say our female listeners are pretty cool. They're not going to get too offended if you give them a compliment. You know, you can't be like George Bush and be grabbing their ass digitally.
Don't say that they take good pictures.
That's the key right there.
Yeah.
Don't grab that digital ass.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, so don't be out there grabbing digital ass, guys. Okay, it's a Major Key of the week.
And you really do have the key.
Everybody stand up right now. Everybody. I got the keys now.
All right, that's your Major Key of the week. Go check them all out at bybpod.com. There's so many of them. They're all good. All right, but yeah, you can compliment our listeners. I think they're cool with it. If not, they'll let us know for sure. So, all right, guys, that was the episode. It went by so fast. So many things we talked about. It was wild today. Furries, pregnancy chicks, dark dungeons, digital ass. It's all in there. It's all for you guys to consume, enjoy. And what you need to do is go to bybpod.com. That's the website where you get all the information. There are links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Get social with us. Interact with us. We like to engage in conversations. I see so many Twitter accounts of people like news anchors or people like that, and they have a Twitter account, and they don't ever engage. They ask questions, and when people answer, they don't respond. I just don't understand why they do it. We're not like that. We ask a question, and you answer it, we'll try to get back with you. I will, because I'm running all the accounts.
No promises, just try.
I will. So anyway.
If you want to hear from either Lee or myself, you could also tweet at us.
Yeah, you can, and we will engage with you. We like it. I mean, that's the whole point of the show, to engage.
Better not at me, bro.
Don't at Lee.
Don't come at me.
Don't at the Snowflake. But yeah, get social with us. All the social media.
I guess he's not that much of a safety pin.
Yep. He doesn't. It's not a safe space.
It's not a safe space.
But yeah, you can go also subscribe to all of the however you get your podcasts. You know, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google Play, whatever. All the links are up there as well. We also have a link to our Amazon affiliate link. So if you're going to purchase anything on Amazon, here's what we ask. You just go bybpod.com, click on that link. It'll take you to Amazon, make your purchases, and we get a small percentage of the sales. And you guys always do that. So we really appreciate that. That helps the show more than you know. Also, if you want to get one of those awesome Blame Your Brothers shirts that are hitting the nation. Every time I talked to someone else this past week, and they said, Shauna said when she wore it out, people were asking about it constantly. So I don't know, man. The people love the shirts for whatever reason. Go like us on Facebook. You can email the show. Make sure you do that. If you want to, Dear John, or if you just want to send us an email about the show, please do that, or however you want to get to us. And also go check out Radio Vegas Rocks. It's radiovegas.rocks. They're in Las Vegas. Streaming show. They're also on FM radio, and they stream us every Thursday. So go check them out, man. Tons of great shows on there that you will enjoy. Music, talk, comedy, all kinds of things. radiovegas.rocks. Please check it out. You will enjoy it. And if you want to donate, there's a donate button as well. We don't expect you to. Just tell your friends about it. That's my main thing. Just share, like, do all those things because it really helps the show immensely. It helps us grow. It helps us get new listeners. And we appreciate all of you that do it. I know maybe we don't say it enough, but we really do. I appreciate any time you guys tweet at us. It makes my day, honestly, just doing that and knowing you guys are enjoying the show. So that's about it. I guess with the send-off like that, lady, anything else?
Don't blame yourself when you can blame your brother.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Grab her by the digital ass.